Hey y'all, Greenman Dan here. I've just wrapped up a project, a French drain here in River Ridge. As you can see behind me, that's the Mississippi River levee. And what's happening on this property is all the water is rolling off of that levee and rolling right here into my client's back door. You know, the client had a good idea. Let me point it out to you. Right over here, you can see in between in between this tree here and this tree over here, he is dividing that. He's putting a little berm there. You can see it. He's putting a little berm there. So what would happen is, as the water from that part of the levee comes into his yard, it'd come this way and it wouldn't make it to this side of the yard. It'd be diverted, go that way, and go around the side of the house, which is pretty good. But the problem is this gate, and in between these other two trees right here, he's not able to stop the water there. So the water is going to continually come to the house. So we've taken and we've installed this French drain across the back of the house. And I tied in these two gutter downspouts. These two gutter downspouts are tied into the system, but the quick note, they're not in the French drain. The pipe goes through the French drain, but those downspouts are not going to dump water into the French drain. The reason being is they're going to already have plenty of water coming through, and the last thing that I want is the water that is coming off the levee to not have space in the French drain because the gutter downspouts occupied it. So I want the French drain only for the sheet flow of water coming off of that levee. So what's going to happen is all the water from the downspouts is going to go through it, take a pipe, go this way, and further over there, it gets tied in and it will meet up with the outflow pipe. So what is an outflow pipe? That's where the pipe is exiting, like on its destination to where it's going to deposit itself. So my French drain and those two gutter downspouts, those two pipes will eventually meet up. They'll meet up in the side alley of the house. Why over there? Because my elevation of that pipe would have dropped by then. So that would mean that there would be no chance that the gutter downspouts, the water from the gutter downspouts, would never be able to backflow into the French drain. Years ago, I learned that if you already have water, a sheet flow of water filling up the French drain, and you have massive water coming from a gutter downspout that dumps into the French drain to go out the same outflow pipe, the gutter downspouts can use the French drain almost like an outlet when I'm wanting to use it as an inlet. So that's what it is. So I think this project has been a great success. The water, so basically it exits. It goes all the way down the side of this alley right here to a pop-up emitter on the grass. It's near the street. I'm not a huge fan of putting the runoff on the street, but in a situation like this where the home is flooding, I think if anybody deserves to put their water on the street, it's a resident whose property is flooding. And it's not flooding because of his property. It's flooding because the Corps has raised, the Army Corps of Engineers, which is great, has raised that levee to protect our Mississippi River. And coincidentally, it has an effect on immediate property surrounding it. So this homeowner, it won't have that problem anymore. And to kind of show you what he's been dealing with, look right here before we stop this video. Look at that little dam, the concrete dam that he has going around the back door. That was a solution they put in years ago. And the water would rise over the top of that concrete and go into that back patio. So this is going to be a big success. Well, look, thanks for listening. Check it out, and I think we've got plenty of these pictures posted on maybe Facebook and Instagram. Okay, y'all have a great one. Bye.